What's up? What's up, yo? This is Keep It Ratchet in the house. Let me make sure we got some sound because we didn't have no sound when we went live yesterday. So let's be sure we have some sound going on. Boop, stay right there, buddy. This video isn't going to be too long. I know I said that yesterday and we were still about an hour in, but let's check this out right here. So it looks like we got some sound, guys. Let me go ahead and add in my other screen. And then we are going to see what's cracking lacking for our stream, guys. So earlier today, if you guys missed it, there was an AMA with Russ Armand, the lead dev, the COO for Saitama. And he just touched on some stuff, a lot of the information we already knew. But one of the big questions, and there's a lot of FUD going around that the devs for this project are dumping on the holders, which is a complete crock of shit, guys. First and foremost, devs of this project, they are investors just like you and I, and they have the right to do whatever they want with their wallets. But remember, the tokens that they do sell out, they are putting right back into the contract, and it is for the better, the basically to better the project and to make it succeed. They are putting their money that they invested in this project right back into it so that they can help it succeed. Let me go ahead and copy this address real quick. Copy that one more time. We're going to go over here to our Twitter page and we are going to go to our home profile page itself. And we are going to post it up, yo. So let's go ahead and tell these guys, come join us. There's a few little things I want to show you guys. Watch our stream. Watch our stream about the Saitama and Keep It Ratchet project, yo. So guys, like I said, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Live YouTube. Bam. Check her out there. Let's go ahead and copy this real quick. Control C. Bam. Let's go throw this up in our Telegram real quick. But guys, what I wanted to touch on is, like I was saying, first and foremost, these devs from this project are investors just like you and I. So in order for them to, make it something great, they will, first, let me see this real quick. Delete this real quick. Let's go there. Let's take one more shot over here. Where the hell is this at? But they're investors just like you and I, like I was saying. They have the right to do whatever they want with their money. These are not team tokens. Like, everybody's speculating. They are tokens from their own, their own hard-earned money. Like, how would you feel if you got into a project, you were in it in the beginning, and you put your money into it and then you took it over. You should be able to do whatever you want with your hard-earned money. YouTube stream, and you should be able to sell off whenever you want, especially if you are doing it to better the project of the coin that you're in, guys. About Saitama. Sorry, just making sure this is going right. And so, like I said, you should be able to sell it. You should be able to do whatever you want with it. Nobody can tell you what to do with your money. It is your money. So, make sure you do what you want to do. Sorry, yo. So here we go. Let me get back into what I was doing. When the wife calls, you gotta answer the phone. But I don't want to be on the stream all night like I was last night. So let me go ahead and get into this project of what's going on, guys. So if you guys don't know, the devs are not dumping on this project. If you could see my clickbait I created for YouTube, it's come join us. Saitama are the devs dumping on the project, and which they're not. People are, talking shit about the devs, saying, hey, they're doing this or they're doing that. And honestly, they can do what they want with their money, like you've heard me say for the fifth time just now. But they're not team tokens. This is their hard-earned money. They can do what they want, and what they are doing is they are injecting it back into the project. They are making SataMass work. They are making it a functioning. They're making it a functioning swap and a working app, guys. That's to better our wallets, to help us grow, and it's something amazing. So, what we're gonna get into tonight is what's going on with the project, and the catalysts that are going to be coming out. So let's go ahead and jump into that real quick. If you missed the feed earlier, it was an AMA with old guy David. He asked some pretty good questions, questions I wouldn't have asked because we already knew the answer to them, such as about wallets, about if state of mask or state was a fair launch. If you project and you've watched my stream, we've been in over thousands and thousands of launches. And if it's a hyped launch, there's no such thing as a fair launch, guys, because once people are trying to get into a project, there's thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of people trying to get in, and they're all pushing the button at the same time. That's like when you're trying to buy an NFT. When you're trying to get whitelisted, it's not going to happen, dude. You're going to be as fast as your finger can push, and if you stay persistent, yes, you will eventually get in. So when there's such a hyped project like this, it does take some time to get in, guys. And if you're fortunate enough to get in and buy some coin, if you're fortunate enough to get your shares, then that's what's going to happen. But I believe it was a fair launch because there wasn't big influencers getting in. There wasn't people that was somebody's friend who got in because they knew something special. It was regular people who bust their asses and who basically persevere and don't give up. And that's the type of people who got in. There was those people who had bots and they were able to buy in, but all of those wallets were blacklisted. And I'm going to go over a tweet here now with Russ where they actually blacklisted over 400 more wallets, guys. So what does that mean for you and I? That means that if you got in a good position, your wallet's going to move up on Etherscan. You're going to be a bigger holder in the project. And, your wallet will be worth more money. But as far as launches, if you're in a hyped launch, it will be hard to get in. It's not going to be just a push of a button and so easy to get in, whether it's on Uniswap, whether it's on Coinbase, whether it's on any swap, Sushi Swap, Pancake Swap. There is bottlenecking, there is failed transactions, and that's what you guys need to realize. There's no such thing as a fair launch, no matter what swap it is in, especially if it's such a hyped launch like this, guys. So just get that out of your head. I believe State of Realty was as fair as it could be, no matter what happened. Yeah, they had to mitigate and add more, bandwidth and more, basically service for people to be able to log on and be able to participate in the launch. But those who were persistent were able to get in, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But currently, Sata Realty, they have this post up right now on all of their pages. These are all the wallets that have been blacklisted, and these wallets are blacklisted because they were either trading from blacklisted wallets, or they have traded with blacklisted wallets. And that means that blacklisted is you cannot trade, you cannot swap, you cannot interact with the app no more, and you cannot interact with the contract. And that's good for you, that's good for me, because that means that all of these pieces of shits who try to steal our hard-earned money and dump on us, now they can no longer do that. I'm not saying that bots can't still try to get in, because people, they're shady and they're sneaky and they want to steal from people, and that's just the way crypto is. And that's what Saitama's trying to avoid, guys. They're trying to make crypto a better place for you, better place for me. They're trying to revolutionize the space. They're trying to educate people and make it so it is a safer place for you to trade on, so you're able to get into projects that you don't have to worry about the bullshit of people stealing your money. But one big thing right now that's going on, if you guys have the time, go over to either Saitama Inu. I'll post Russ's wallet, or let me back out of this a little bit. I'll post Russ's his tweet actually. We'll go over to his page, and there's currently a tweet up right now. If you guys go over here, it's really quick. Just go ahead and tweet over here. Go tweet Saitama. Hubio is a big exchange. It's a top tier one exchange. Go over here, show some love. If you have Twitter, and go show some love. This will could get us listed. This says who should we list? Go just post Saitama. The more people we post, the better opportunity we are going to get listed on these exchanges. This could be free. This couldn't be free, but you're showing the power of the Wolfpack. Check this out. How many people have logged on to this Hubio and posted for Saitama? More than every other one, if not every one, is Saitama, guys. So this is pretty amazing. You guys get in here, show some love. There is some key shoes, but our Saitama is kicking ass, and that's what we need to show them. We have an amazing community that's looking out, and this is going to be quick, man. Get in here, show your love, show these people what the Wolfpack's about, and help us get some awareness, guys. But like I wanted to tell you guys, I wanted to show you. Saitama whales aren't dumping. I mean, the whales, they know how to read the market. And once you're in cryptocurrency, you'll learn how to read the market. You'll learn how to read the charts. You'll learn how to make some money. But are the devs dumping? Fuck no. Like I said in the beginning, they are not dumping. This is their hard-earned money. They do not have dev tokens. If the devs were dumping, they would have to have dev tokens, which they do not have. That is in order for them to dump on a project. That's like you investing, $20,000 and it goes to 20 million and you decide to take out 5 million. Are you dumping on the project? No, you're taking your investment out. You're keeping yourself safe. But they're not even doing that. They're not taking their investment out. They are swapping some tokens to put them into SataMask and let that app grow, guys. They're so transparent. They let us know they do that, and they're not dumping the devs tokens. There is no dev tokens to dump. So let's just get that out of there. There's nothing of that sort going on. And on Russ's page, the Saitama Inu official, they just launched a new coin called WAGME, which is an amazing game dropping. They already have badass NFTs coming. Go check them out. Look at these NFTs. They're pretty sick, dude. They have a sick-ass game coming. And then the NFTs that you hold, they are also a play-to-earn game. It's a pretty cool little game, and it's something that'll keep you busy, man. Help you make some extra money. Also, we got a quick update on Fang Art Beta. We have fixed many of the bugs found in these first days of beta testing and went live for a few minutes before discovering another issue with the ERC 1155. So we took the site down once more, and we'll need a couple of days of testnet before reopening. So these guys are, doing all the tests. They're growing the site. They're growing the swap to basically help it, be a perfect app at launch, guys. There's nothing this team is doing wrong except, helping us all, grow our bags. And if you think that there's something wrong with what they're doing, well, then I would say, maybe you should do some research, flip over the script, and check out what's going on, man. The only people who FUD this project are people who don't want it to succeed, and those are the people that like to talk the most shit. But in a nutshell, this project is going places, man. They have a lot of good stuff coming out. As I showed you yesterday, they have their Q2 coming into fruition with their roadmap. They have Fang coming out. They have staking coming out. They have centralized exchanges coming. They have live AMAs 3 or 4 times a week. And people say that this project is going to rug, man. Why would they be putting millions of dollars into a project if they're going to pull their money? They're not. So, this is coming from a business owner standpoint. They're doing what they can with what they got. And, if I launch my project and I have other investments, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to pull some of my other investments to go towards my project. And does that mean I'm dumping on the project? No, man, I'm doing it so I can make something else succeed. And therefore, I can help more people. That's what they're doing with SataMask. So at the end of the day, man, just, look at it from a 10,000 foot view, get out of the charts, quit worrying about what's going on with your bag. If you're going to be a day trader, well, then you should have 100 to 2,000, $100,000 to $200,000, $50,000 inside of your trading. And you shouldn't be day trading with, a project that has tax such as Saitama. Meaning, if you're going to day trade, you ride the percentages of the charts. You buy low, you sell high. When the chart's in the red, you're buying. When the chart's in the green, you're selling. Simple math, simple wallet, advancement, and you could get really rich if you have a nice chunk of money to throw at a project. You can understand what's going on. What's up with not being able to sell Seder Realty? Did you check your price impact, my brother? Did you check your price impact? I know earlier Russ posted a tweet saying they were doing some mitigating because they were blacklisting more wallets. So for you, my brother, M3507 my, check that. Also, make sure that you aren't one of these wallets that are blacklisted. Yeah, it's at 1.1. So that means, is that your slippage? 1.1%. Saitama's alive, man. We got a lot of shit coming. But we appreciate you for your comment. We love your candor. I've been invested in this project a while. I've been invested in a lot of projects, Nicholas. And at the end of the day, like I said, you have to look at Saitama from a 10,000-foot view. If you expected to get in and, make your millions like your buddy did, and you bought it high in the charts, well, then you kind of screwed yourself. So, like I was saying, it just depends on where you bought in. The price impact is 1.1%. So how much are you trying to sell? And also, I know you have to at least have double the gas, M35. So make sure that you have double the gas of whatever you're trying to sell. So if the gas price is $75, make sure that you have $150 in your wallet. And then you just leave you leave your slippage at whatever it's at. And then the price impact is at the bottom. You know where the price impact is, I'm sure. That's not the slippage, the 1.1, but the price impact. It shouldn't read 1.1 when you're looking at the price impact. The price impact is down there by the gas after you put in your transaction number. Say you want to trade Saitama or you want to trade Seder Realty token for Saitama, you put that amount. And then after you do that, you're going to get your price per transaction, and then it'll say the price impact down below a little further than that. I would show you on my phone, but due to the green screen, it won't let it pop up. Nicholas, I've made a lot of money off of Saitama, and I know I have a lot of people that made a lot of money, but at the end of the day, this is a macro investment, meaning you shouldn't be using liquid funds, your daily funds, to be investing into something like this. There's been no sales since 7:30. So maybe because let's go check this out real quick. Let's hop on to Saitama successful. So Saitama, so 950 wet for Saitama. Saitama for Seder Realty has been going on. So there's still buying going on at 948. There's a lot of buying. No, look, 947. Somebody sold Saitama. Oh, they bought Saitama for Seder Realty. Saitama for Seder Realty. So let's see. There's 19,000 transactions today. Let's let this restart. Looks like this restarted right here. And here we go. Look, here's the chart. If you guys didn't know, this is the Seder Realty chart. April 5th. Looks like there's a lot of big buy-ins. So I think due to the, I'm not for sure about this, but yep, look, the last sell looks like was, like you said, 7:30. So 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, it'd be 5:30 my time. So you're right. So I'll throw this in right here, guys. You could check out the charts and everything, and you can see what's going on. There you go. Check that out. And see what's going on. But no, man, Saitama's not dead. Dude, look what Shiba took a year to come around. And Saitama has a lot of good stuff coming out. They got staking. They got their video game. They got their NFT art. So just hang in there. Like I said, you shouldn't be using your liquid funds to be buying these assets. And, You shouldn't be investing what you can afford to lose. I have a lot of money in Saitama, as you guys know if you watch my stream. And, I did take a lot of profits last year as well. Should I have taken more? Probably, but, you know, I live and learn, man. Now I know to take more profits, to learn to buy low, sell when I can, and hold on for the long run. But as you can see, look at the SATA relative price. Your probably wallets are bumping, dude. That even checked my wallet right now. It's bigger than it was yesterday, and this is something that's good, guys. Because think about it. Russ originally said when this project dropped, you can only have a 5% price impact when you're selling. And all these fuckers that have been selling, they've been selling more than a 5% price impact, meaning that if you're selling it, you should not be able to hurt the charts more than 5%. And a lot of these people have been, guys. Is this a good or is this a bad thing? All I know is when selling becomes to go, into fruition, it's gonna be all hell's gonna break loose because there's going to be a lot of sales coming. So if you could get in, sell. Tell me, I don't know what Russ is lying about, but I know what I see the team working on as a business owner standpoint. And, I know stuff doesn't happen overnight. And, like I tell people, if you don't believe in the project, man, just, you're better off not hurting your feelings and just selling your bag. But, hang in there if you can. If not, building a multi-million, billion-dollar organization isn't something that happens overnight, guys. If you remember last year, we had all these big, these big buy-ins, and we had our basically market cap went to $16 billion with just on them saying something was going to come out, just on hype. And a lot of people sold out, a lot of whales sold out. They took their money, so they're out of the charts, so they cannot wreck it no more. But once we get into these exchanges, once we start announcing these big partnerships, once LFC starts fighting more, our name's going to get out there, guys. It's not going to happen overnight. Just remember that this stuff doesn't happen overnight. Saitama hasn't even been out for a year, at least in July. I know when Shiba hit their year, their year independence, they fucking blew up, dude. That's when they hit all of their exchanges. We already got listed on OKX. Now we'll be listed on Hubio. If you want Saitama to succeed, don't FUD the project. Don't FUD your own bag. Go do these little things that are going to help our project, man. It's simple. You want the project to succeed, help it. Don't be a fudney talking shit all the time about them, but help the project. Yeah, I get mad. You can be mad. You can get pissed off, but is that going to help the project? No. Do what you can while the project isn't doing what you want. It shows your character what's going on when the project's down. Just like it says, it shows what type of worker you are when you don't want to go to work. It's the days that you do the most when you don't feel like going to work, man. So if the project's not doing what you want it to do, go share a tweet. Say, hey, come join Saitama. My bag may be down now, but how am I going to help myself? Go tell somebody about Saitama. Go get out there and help people bring in help bring in some money to your project. If you believe in a project and you want people to help your bag grow, bring others in, because these prices aren't going to be as low as they were ever again. Does Russ lie? I can't say if Russ lies yes or no, but I know he did tell everybody today, because that was a big speculation. Oh, they're dumping on dev wallets. They're dumping these wallets, and they're not, man. These are not dev wallets. This is their personal investment. What is Russ lying about, Nicholas? Tell me. Russ lie or no? I think everybody lies, or they basically bend the truth a little bit to accommodate their situation. But is Russ doing that? I cannot say that because I don't personally speak with Russ. I talk with the team on Telegram, and I have about as much communication as you do. And, I do know some people that are close in the team, but they all sign any days. They all sign NDAs, and they cannot speak to people about what's going on in the project. So if you're invested in this project, man, don't fudge your bag. Try to help the project, because at the end of the day, he said he never sold a bag. No, what they said was they never sold the dev bag, and that's what everybody's getting I guess confused. Is they said, do you sell the dev bag or do you sell the marketing bag? No, that's like you saying what I just said, Nicholas. Do you sell your bag? Of course, you said you made 40K. How would you feel? These guys are early investors and they invested into the project before they came devs. That's what you got to remember. They were investors just like you and I who took over this project, and then they needed, something to basically, you know, provide for the project, and that's what they're doing. They're selling their tokens to provide for the project. Now whatever they do with their investment is on them. And people say, well, they need to let the project know what they're doing before they sell off. I don't think that's necessary, because I don't have to tell people when I sell off. Do you have to tell people when you sell off? That's like saying, but he lied though. You could say however you want. You can say he lies. You can say what you want, but the question wasn't is if he sold his investment that he invested into Saitama. The question was, were they selling dev tokens? So if you go back and look at all these questions that were asked towards him, the question was, are you selling dev tokens? There was never no dev tokens to sell. There was never no dev tokens to sell. There was no dev investments to sell. There was investors like you and I that basically were able to sell their bag. I'm not with the team. All I know is what I see, and from a business standpoint, that's I don't see nothing wrong with that, because you have to basically be able to provide for this company. And if that's all your income is doing, then where are you supposed to get your money? At the end of the day, I mean, be real. Where are they supposed to pay for the project? They don't have a marketing wallet. They're not taking, donations from people anymore. They don't ask for handouts. All they do is, they try to do with what they can with what they got. And, they don't have dev tokens unless the project has dev tokens and they're not vested, which these tokens are not vested. Then, there's really, at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if you open your eyes to the bigger picture and see what they're trying to do, you could go follow all this FUD and say, he did this, or this guy said he did this, or they did this. But at the end of the day, they're trying to do the best for this project. I mean, look at everything they've gone through. Look at all the shit that these people have thrown at them, dude, to try to destroy this project. They're trying to destroy this project. If you've been in this project since June, you saw what happened in November, you saw what happened in December, you saw what happened in January. People are trying to put attacks against this project, attack after attack after attack after attack, FUD after FUD after FUD after FUD. And what does that do for us? Honestly, that brings us more holders, because if I see somebody hating on another company, I'm going to wonder why they're hating on them so much. And I'm going to go look at to see what's going on. And after you see what's going on, you're going to be like, damn, these guys have something really trying to offer to the the community. And people are scared for them to actually, be a 100, man. And, at the end of the day, that's where I stand. And, you can hate me, you can watch my channel, you cannot, but I got back on here. Well, remember, they're not the original devs. They got into this project. They took it over for a reason, to help it grow. And maybe they need a governance token. Maybe they can do some other things to help the project. But at the end of the day, no, well, I don't think devs really mess up the project. The devs didn't post all these banners out there that said that there was fraud going on right now with the project. Devs devs said to people before the release, or the basically the reveal of Sada Mask in Las Vegas, what was going on. 3 weeks before they even went to Las Vegas, they had already announced all this. And people, once it happened, they got all pissed off and said, you said this or you said that. And they didn't. If you actually followed the AMAs on what was happening and you followed this project, you would, go back to the very beginning when Rust started coming out. It'll take you a little while to go through these AMAs, but you'll understand what's going on with the project. You'll see what's going on, man. And for people to throw so much shit at this project that aren't even invested in the project, I mean, that's hurting the holders. So if you go watch these guys' channels, it's like they just use all of Saitama's, they use all of their popularity for their channel. There's not one YouTuber out there that's talking shit that doesn't throw Saitama in their hashtag or their clickbait when they're talking about another coin. It's like Terrarium did this, but Saitama devs are doing this, and they don't even talk about Saitama. It's like, something that, you have to look for. And as you look for it, you'll see this bullshit happening. But, everybody has their own opinion on what goes on with the project. I believe these devs are trying to help the project, and in order to help this project, yeah, they have to sell some Saitama or move some Saitama around to add liquidity into it. Yeah, thank you, Nicholas. You take care, brother. We appreciate it. So you guys, you got to understand though, what's going on, and that's all I said. And once you silence people, what's they're gonna do. Everybody's not gonna have nothing to say. So like I say, all these guys that are funding the project, what are you gonna do once all of this stuff comes to pass? Which is going to once they hit all these roadmaps, because roadmap 2 is coming out for the quarter 2. What are you gonna do once they cross all these T's and dot all these I's? You're not going to have nothing to talk about. You're going to say, oh, Saitama did this. I mean, like just Shiba. Shiba had all this FUD going around. Now that Shiba hit their roadmaps and they got their swap out and everything's going on, what now? Nobody's talking about it because there's nothing to FUD. Same with these guys. All those FUDders who were talking shit about Shiba, not one of them is around. Not one of them has a YouTube channel because all of their word was no good, man. So if you guys, you want to learn about, Saitama, you want to believe in the project, that's all on you. This is not financial advice. I'm just, telling you from my perspective. I've been in the project since it came out, and that's where I stand, man. But I know at the end of the day, I'm not going to go flood my own bag. I'm not going to go, talk shit about the project because what does that do? That just hurts my own bag. And I understand business because I'm a business owner. And if you work for somebody, then you wouldn't understand, the process and the amount of money it takes to make a project work, guys. You wouldn't understand what's going on, and basically the hard work it takes to make something work, especially when you have people attacking you all the time. But that's enough of that. Like my clickbait said, are the devs dumping on the project? No, man, they're not. They're selling their own bags to help support the project. They're not selling them all out, but they're using some of the liquidity to put into SataMask. And it's going to help us basically. In the end, it's going to help our bags grow. If you expected to buy into Saitama and this was going to be a pump and dump, that's not what this project is. Give it a year. You give your investments, you give your IRAs more than a year, and they only pay you 2%. I know Saitama's paid me millions. Did I take all the millions out? No. I took a good chunk out. I could have taken more, but I didn't, because I know this project has a lot more to offer. And back then, I didn't know what I know now. Like I said, in order for you to succeed in crypto, you buy high. No, you don't. You buy low, you sell high, man. And that's what, some projects want you to think. You don't want to buy high. You don't want to sell low. You want to buy low. You want to sell high, guys. And, that's to each his own. You can do what you want with your bag. This is not financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor. Do your own research. The beauty of Saitama and SataMask is they're making this space more revolutionary for you. They're going to be listing all these coins like they just listed WAGME. All these are going to accommodate to our burn, guys. This is going to make your tokens worth more because your tokens are being burned every day. The more projects listed on SataMask is going to cause burns. It's going to cause liquidity being injected into the project, and it's going to cause your bag to grow, guys. At the end of the day, if you're not with us, you're against us. So just bounce. I mean, it is what it is. Like I tell people all the time, you can choose to watch me, you can choose to not, but I call bullshit when I see it. And I stand up for something that I believe in. And that if that's not you, and you just want to sit here and talk shit about a project, well, get into a different one. Get into something that that's more your speed. If you can't handle the dips and stomach the dips and the volatility, well, then crypto's not for you. Find a different project that you can invest in. And they can dump on you. They can rug the project because that's not what SataMask is doing. That's not what Saitama is doing. The numbers are here, and remember, these are. Check it out. For those that say they're dumping on the project, go to Etherscan, type in your contract, and you go look at the wallets in there. Just like Sata Realty, you want to see what the wallets are, the dev wallets or whatnot. We go to holders, go back right here. Out. Look at this. This is blacklisted. Error 16 hours ago. So there's a lot of errors for blacklisted wallets. Make sure you're not a blacklisted wallet, yo. Let's go back one more time. Sata Realty address right here. Back one more time. Back one more time. Okay, right here. So unless it's like the dev wallet and it's dumping, then that person's an investor. And you got to remember that at the end of the day, guys. All these people in here are investors. Unless it's like one of these, that says they have something to do with the project, dev wallet, marketing wallet, then those are not part of the dev team. These guys are investors with investor wallets first. Remember that. If it's a dev wallet, meaning a marketing wallet, a burn wallet or something of that sort, well then, that's what it is. Then that would be considered dumping on the wallet. So just remember that before you go to question, is it an investor or is it an actual wallet from the project, guys? Go check it out for yourself. If you want to help the project, like I said, go jump onto Hubio right here. It's on Russ's page. Retweet this. Go ahead. Go share it. Go like it. Go post Saitama. My cat's crying. I sent my wife some money. She should be good. But one quick thing I wanted to jump on is, guys, keep it ratchet. Our project is dropping this month. And, we are very blessed, man. We have a lot coming out for our project. Hey, quiet down. Shh. Quiet down, pussycat. But we have rewards for our project. We have staking. We have education. We have a lot of bombs dropping. We have a bunch of major deals popping, and we have some good partnerships where we're offering next level education that's going to pay you as much money as you want, guys. So, like I said, if you can't stand for something you believe in, then you won't stand for nothing at all. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Go check out our merch page. That is keepitratchet.com. Go sign up for our programs. Go pre-order or buy our merch now. We got to switch that up. We have our Q2 dropping for our roadmap. You can go view that. Our Q2 for our roadmap will be popping up this week, probably this weekend, because it is Q2 now. And we have a lot of cool NFTs coming out, but check us out. That's keepitratchet.com. Check out our roadmap, what's going on. You could buy our NFTs. You could check out some partnerships we have going on. We have our branding merch that'll be dropping this week as well. So if you own a company, you want to get your merch out there, you want to help yourself be promoted, let us know. We have our team page coming up. As Q2's popped up, all these will come into fruition, guys. If you want to know more about us and what we do, come check us out. Read what we're doing. If you want to get in contact with us, you want to request services, they're all there. Also, if you want to enroll into our education program, there we are, folks. But that's it for today, guys. I hope y'all have a blessed day. I'm out. See ya.